Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of The Last Kingdom in Aurora 4X, and in previous episode we did a bit of lull time. Basically we just moved some shipyards around and built a lot of new ships, to be fair, and kept training the latest ships. We did complete the designs for the new ships, actually. Oh, that reminds me, did I? Oh, I don't think I did. Oh crap. No, I did not start retooling this. Let's do that now. So retool that for the Hornet Mark 5. It's going to be done in, okay, it's February, so it's a bit of a delay there, but yeah, then we can start building new, or the later designs. We are still having a bit of a problem with the Galaxy. We're still using quite a bit. How much do we have? Still got 180,000 maintenance supply points, so that's not really a problem. We got 24,000 in Caldera, and Crasinia has 6,000. So we got at least some supplies over there. Then we just found a new research lab in St. Petersburg. Of course, that means that there's a massive deficit of workers in there, but there is quite a bit of extra room in there for population. So that will get sorted out in due time, I reckon. I mean, the population growth rate is 11.5% there, and yeah, actually, oh, looks like low gravity infrastructure is counted in this limit here. Interesting. But yeah, there can still be a lot of people in here, so that's good. Now, of course, the manufacturing efficiency is a bit low because of all the things, well, mostly because of lack of workers. And even that is mostly due to the research labs. I mean, 2 research labs on a colony that has less than 6 million people is a bit too much, I reckon. But oh well. Well, I think we can just keep on going. So there's not been a massive amount of things happening in between. We did actually find a sector command in Colada, the Intacs Colony that we found a while ago. Oh, and Dioptase has been surveyed, so what do you have in here? You got quite a bit of fuel still, so I'm going to send you down to the Unexport 1, I reckon, to see what we can find from there. Oh, and Royal Troop has arrived back to Caldera, that's good. Do we actually have the second troop? Oh, well, we'll have 1 here. Okay. I believe you just transported a lot of, no, actually, you transported some police battalions. There was a troop 2 that picked up a hexon of, no? Oh yeah, you were transporting some marines. So we did build up some marines, and we transported that to Caldera, because that is kind of the area where most of those are going to be required for the time being, in order to capture some of the enemy ships, if possible. Of course, we'll need to basically immobilize the enemy ships first before we can even hope to do some proper boarding action. But yeah, we got some marine companies there that's got some fire teams, which is crew-served anti-personnel with some, I think, powered armor. Or do we actually have? No, I don't think we have the heavy armor, but yeah, powered armor. And then there's some personal weapons, infantry, and then there's the commander in there. Nothing massive, but it should be alright. And do we actually... Right, so we got 2 regiments here that have been set up, but we'll need some regiment headquarters there eventually. But I don't think I'm going to be transporting more troops right now. Commander's getting some experience, as per usual. Some point detected in Opal. Oh. Okay, oh right, yeah, this is from the Crafter Skills planet. I mean, technically the Crafter Skills planet has not been set up yet, but it should be in Amber. Oh, actually it has been set up now. Good. I mean, there's nothing really in there. There's a little bit of population supported, and there's a ton of population in there, but that's about it. But, you know, at least we can... Oh, actually, the temperature isn't too bad. And if I remember correctly, they've got a lot of duranium and boronite there. And some carbonite. So there's not all that massive amount of things that they can do with that. But they can maybe at some point start producing some components and other stuff. Although, apparently there is a bug in the game right now where if you use components while building a ship, then the components are used. It's also using the resources required for the ship usually, without using the components, but it does speed up the construction, so it's just, do you want to spend double the resources to speed up it a little bit, or not, is the question. Well, it's not quite double the resources, I suppose, but... Oh, another automated mining collider, good. Morale increased from that, and Shipyard modified for the... Oh, right, yeah, that's the... Shipyard for... Oh, right, we're not training any ground units right now. 10 kiloton, although I reckon we are not quite yet done with the radar and recon craft, so the blue sharks and the manta rays. Although, actually, you got the fire controls set up correctly. We got the thermal sensors set up correctly. You got pretty decent range as well. You only had the 6 kilometers per... Well, 6,000 kilometers per second, not 6 kilometers per second. But yeah, so it's not a massive speed. And this one, I believe, also has everything that it requires. So technically, yeah, we can start retooling to one of these. I'm not entirely sure which one. I think we want to get some of these manta rays first. And the reason for that is that, well, first of all, it does have pretty good spotting range. Well, it has pretty good sensors, at least, to spotting. We have the thermal sensors there, so that should be alright. And secondly, this is actually not necessarily the more expensive. No, it is actually the cheaper one. But since I'm pretty sure that we can't build these two from the same shipyard, so I'll just build a couple of those manta rays first. So retool manta ray. So activity. So can we? Oh, okay. So we can also build the commercial vessels from here. I don't think we want to, but we could. So how much... Oh, it's May 9... Okay, that's going to take a while. So in the meanwhile, I think it's time for us to get another slipway then. Well, that's going to take some time as well, but yeah. I'll assign that. And we'll start making one of these at least. It's not necessarily the best ship, but it does have a decent speed and a decent-ish range. And it has a good deployment time, so what I'm hoping is that if I send it... Oh, right, do we have... We may want to redesign or retool this for the dolphins. Although dolphin... Oh, is it missing something? Or was it bigger ship? I don't remember anymore. Hold on a minute. Let's have a quick look. So I remember that we had a support vessel, dolphin. Oh, it's 50 kiloton. Oh, I see. Well, that would explain why we can't build it there. Right, so the question is there any... I don't think there's any commercial vessels that we can... or shipyards that we can build those from. That's the problem. Not to mention we are a bit low on Galisa anyway. Although we might want to build some more mules in the meanwhile. Let's build some to the shipyard fleet. Oh, we'll probably need some colony ships soon as well. Although the civilian shipping does do most of that work for us, but still there would be some benefit from having a bit more colony ships to use. Especially some of the factions like the Faithful and the Romanovs have a massive capacity for population, but not a lot of population in there. Right, but we got those set up. So I think most of our galley site right now is actually in Caldera. Speaking of which, their shipyard is still not even halfway done yet, but it is picking up some speed at least. So it's not all bad. Faithful Survey 1 in Fronting. Why did you go to Front? Oh, right, you run out of fuel there. Yeah, you did. Okay, I'm gonna send you back to Barracuda. And go to Veralis, refuel, resupply, and then begin overhaul. And do you want to then upgrade you to the Seeker Mark V? because it does have a bit higher speed, as well as a few other things. Deployment time exceeded. Harvesting capacity. Ooh. Oh, it's one of the civilian fuel harvesters is pretty much full. Right, so the training fleet over here, yeah, they've gone over the deployment time. Training is only 80% there. Do we not have any... I don't think we have a leader for that. Okay, well, that might be why we're not getting a lot of training right now. Let's have a look. Naval Commands, Royal... Oh wow, we're missing a lot of them actually. Royal Training. So crew training, it requires at least rank 6. Actually, it's going to be rank 5 at least. I'm just going to assign you there. I know that you're a bit over-ranked, but I think that's going to work just fine. So where's the Royal Training? There you are. Let's have a look. What else do we... Oh man, there's just so many things that need to be filled up. Alright then, alright then. Rank 2... what are you good at? Crew training, reaction survey, political reliability. Fairly young, actually. Interesting. You know, I'll just assign you the Last Kingdom Navy. So that's the Supreme Flight Command in there. Assign you there, then... Royal Faction. You got some mining bonus. Okay, so maybe not for that one. Actually, let's have a look. Mining bonus. Who would have the largest one that is not in use right now? You got rank 5, so can we put you in, for example, the Miners Guild? We got someone on the machinery already. What about harvesters? Oh, the gas harvesters guild. Oh, the gas harvesters already have one, so it's not that much required. You do have some other stuff as well, survey and stuff like that. So, how about some logistics, reaction? You know, I'll go through these between the episodes. I don't want to bore you too much. Right, but we did set up those, so now we should get some of the training bonus again. No, and Royal Fleet, yeah, not doing the overhaul, good. Just like they should. I'm actually curious, how much does the minor tuck carry resource? Okay, there's a little bit calcium, thorium, mercasium, and uranium. Not too bad. Could still carry a bit more. Let's actually have a look. How much resources do they have in Nagling here? They're actually... Okay, they could have a bit more colonists in there, and they have some available workers. There's not much that they can do with the stuff here. They're improving the infrastructure right now, and they got pretty much everything else but uridium. Corundium is a bit low in numbers, to be fair. And this particular planet cannot actually do any mining itself, but, you know, it can still act as a hub, gathering up resources. There's actually a lot of duranium and boronite here, and vendorite. Not a lot of calcite yet, but we might want to start buying some of that. How much do we have uridium in Veralis? Quite a bit, actually. We're still mining more. So yeah, we could easily trade some uridium for calcite to get in here, to keep the shipyards working. Maintenance problem in Onyx. Are you in bad shape? Not too bad. I'm missing a little bit MSP in fuel is relatively low. Right, so we know that there's the fuel harvesting capacity problem. Just looking for someone that is, well, actually probably easier if we just go to Barcode itself and have a look who's sitting around there. Royal Troop 1, Royal Tuck 2. You're actually on full fuel there. Then we got some of the collection ships. Romanov fleet. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. zoom in even further, trying to see through these names here without the background noise, so to speak. We've got the supply ship, hand colony, hand survey, Romanov space station, the oiler. I suppose we're going to use the oiler to check a little bit. Let's actually, at the same time, we can take a look at the Barcode herd number 1 has about 4 million liters, and you got barely anything. You got 2.8 in Scotland, and the tug has quite a bit. Right, but the oiler over here, the Camel Mark 1, actually, we should refit this probably. It would give us a lot more speed and make it a lot better, but you know what? We'll first go ahead and refuel from these tankers. Just make sure that no fuel is going to waste. And then we'll go to Barcode herd number 1 and take the fuel from there, and the transfer of fuel to Colony. It's going to take some time, but that's going to give us a few more liters of ooh, pearl. Okay, where is... Oh, it's Zhatelier. Let's have a look at the... A lot of asteroids, a lot of planets and moons. There's one that has CO2 and nitrogen. Nitrogen and CO2. Nitrogen, helium. 3 Venusian planets there. 85... so it's a bit old-ish. Might not have a massive amount of resources. Or not massively good resources anyway, but it might still be okay. There's one comet. There's actually one near habitable. Yeah, one regular gravity. So what is that? That's mostly the temperature. There's also, you know, CO2 a lot in the atmosphere and all that sort of stuff. And the temperature is minus 64. So not necessarily the best. Hold on, so this goes over there. Interesting. There's still a little bit around here that we can certainly survey. Oh, right, and... okay. Yeah, we have a lot of things to survey around there, but hopefully we can find something good in here. Although this seems to be quite a sizable system. Ah, Royal Colony 1 has completed orders. Let's have a look. What were you doing? I think you were setting up the... Oh, you unloaded people to St. Petersburg a few times. Okay, that actually makes sense. And it's actually a rather useful thing to do. But I think what I'll do next is I'll load up some colonists here and I'll take them to 80s. Oh, I can cycle between these, so I'll go there, then go back to Barracuda. You can refuel at the Barracuda herd number 2. And then go to Virales, load colonists, also route to Remover. Unload to St. Petersburg. Because both of those have a massive capacity for colonists and need a lot of workers, so I think this is going to be useful in the long run. And then go ahead and refuel from the fleet there, or tankers again. I'm going to repeat that. Just repeat it once, because at that point it's over 2 years and a lot of things may have happened by then. Oh, the small oiler has completed orders. What were your orders then? Let's see, so you went to Caldera. Oh right, you transported some fuel from Carcinia Imperialis to Caldera. Because we actually, well, from Scotland we are getting quite a bit of fuel into Carcinia Imperialis. We got 19 million liters there, whereas Caldera we got 15, and in Virales we got 13 million liters. Okay, that's could be better, but it could also be worse. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the diminishing in fuel in here has been mostly due to the new ships that we've been building, and some of them are rather thirsty in terms of fuel at the start. Oh, Virales doesn't have a governor. Okay, shipbuilding, wealth creation, that seems good. Oh, oh. Right, so we got the drive. We started getting the 100 kiloton commercial jump drive, and we completed the auxiliary control, and we started getting the electronic warfare. Auxiliary control is actually going to be fairly handy for bigger ships, I reckon. Although I don't... I don't actually remember what exactly it does. I think it increases the max rank, or the minimum rank for the ship at least, but I think it also gives... oh right, yeah, I think it's the commander from there will also give some bonuses for the ship. So yeah, it does assist there. And let's see, we're still getting the electronic warfare, well, it's just started there. Commercial jump drive, particle beam strength 4, and that's going to take some time. Health generation from workers 140 per million. Terraforming rate, maintenance support per facility. That's actually not too far away. Is there actually... oh no, there's no other research that we're going to get this year. Not by the looks of it anyway, although are we getting the... research facility is going to be done in December. I'm getting another naval shipyard complex and another commercial shipyard complex. Just so that we can get the dolphins underway. I mean, that's going to take some time. But they will probably be quite handy as a bit of a support vessel anyway. Royal Troop 2 has returned home, good. Trade Fleet 4 has returned home. Let's have a look. We've got 2 ships there. Alright, they both are Mark II, so that's alright. Let's have a look at their history. So they were transporting infrastructure from Lubeck to Erastella Magna, which is in Ravenna. Right, I'll need to figure out some jobs for these guys to make sure that they are being used most of the time, but I'll probably let them sit down here for a tiny bit. Not that it matters too much, but you know, we don't have that much time in this episode anyway. I'll do quite a bit of logistics. Oh, who retired? Wealth generation, okay. So we need to set up that again. Construction and production. That's that one. Actually, if we just matching scientists only, makes it a little bit easier to see now. Create that. That takes all of our research, all available research labs, but that is working as intended. And Coral has been surveyed. Is Coral... oh right, that's next to Durandal. Durandal is the one where we had the Intacs Colony found. Okay, so we didn't find anything here. Is there... there's Unexplored 1 that is close to the center, so we'll go there first. Scholar Troop 1 has completed orders and transported a lot of people. Let's actually have a look. Where do we have the crownies? We know that we have brought some... actually, put that aside real quick. Put the survey sites visible over there, so we can kind of compare what we are surveying. So, geological survey... oh, we got 4 geosurvey battalions still available. No, geosurvey battalions in excavation site number 2, so that would be Durandal 3. And we are actually... hold on. Oh, that star over there means that you are already surveying. Excellent. That makes a lot of sense then. So we only got 2 underway now. The one in Ecosax and that one. I thought we did send some more, but I might be mistaken. No, I don't think we've sent any more. Alright then, well, let's give them a quick order to do some more... where's the scholars? Scholar Troop 1, there you are. So, load 2 more geosurvey battalions. Let's see, where do we want to take next? Aventurine is a bit far away. Abalone 15 might be good. Or was the Abalone 11 is also... Okay, we'll go there, because that is something that we have a colony already in. Slowly following up anyway. So unload the troops from there. And then we can reroute back to Barracuda and probably refuel from... the regular Barracuda herd, actually. It's a bit further away, but that should be okay. But maybe a bit more fuel wasted, but, you know. But with that, we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.